Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now recently I've been really busy outfitting my new shop, and I had a load of MDF boards left. They're 80 centimeters roughly by 40 centimeters. So what I decided to do was make a small layout, maybe make one that I can take to some shows if I do a good job. Don't worry, I'm still building my big one, but there are some problems with the room. I need a new window in the room and also a new floorboard, so I've had to put that on hold at the moment. So basically it's going to be a little tabletop layout. This is basically just to show you what's going on with it. It's held together with some wooden batten strips. I will put another backboard on, so I'll have nice little scenes in the background. It's first radius Hornby curve, and you can run up some decent sized locos on it. I know a lot of people say, oh, you can't run anything too big, but I've got an 060 Fowler 4F on it. Runs perfectly fine. Edward from Thomas and Friends range, he runs fine on there as well. So I'm going to be building this. Hopefully I can take it to a show at some point this year if it's good enough. I'll continue with my big layout, as I've got so much stuff that I've spent on for that. So that will be coming along as well. But I know a lot of people don't get started in this hobby because there is no room. They don't have room, and they think if they build a really small layout it's going to be a bit rubbish. But the truth is, I've looked at some of these small layouts and they are beautiful, absolutely beautiful, really nice detail. And you forget that they've only got a single oval or whatever it is because it's so impressive. So you can see this on my living room table. So as you see, it's not the biggest. But I think this is roughly how the track layout is going to be. I need a new quarter straight just to fill in the gap that you can see there on the siding. I thought I had a load of those, but I don't seem to be able to find it right now. And as you can see, it's fairly decent. I think, as I say, the problem with a lot of people getting started or building something is that when you buy even your starter train set, you get third radius curves, which to some people is just too big. The third radius is too big. By the time you add the straights and make something a bit decent, it's too big to mount on a board. It doesn't fit in the spare room. It doesn't fit anywhere. They end up with this sort of layout on a board that they have to keep putting away all the time. And if you're seriously trying to get into the hobby, that's a bit of a pain in the backside. So this is the size it's going to stay. It won't be getting any bigger, and I'm just going to see what I can do to this. But what I will be doing is adding a curved siding onto one of the curves, so I can add this onto my main layout, if that makes sense. So if I want to add it on, it's going to basically, the track will attach to it. So I have my 8-foot board, and then this will be on the corner of that. So it's not just a one show piece. It can actually be added onto that, and trains can run to and fro. If you get what I mean. It sounds a bit strange, but this is something that I'll be building. I think if I aim for the middle of the year to maybe take to a show, and we'll go from there then. So this is another thing for my channel for you to have a look at, because I know I like my channel sort of, it appeals to the people like me who are starting and are new to this, rather than the person who's got 8 different lines and a full attic layout. And it is what you make it. There's plenty of room. You don't have to have the biggest amount of room. You can build anything anywhere. I see a lot of shelf layouts are really impressive, and I think to myself, oh my god, look at all that detail. I watched a few videos on the cake box challenge. You can do anything these days. There's so much available out there. You don't have to have a massive attic converted, although that is really impressive. So this is the first of 3 or 4 videos I'll have out this week. So hopefully if you enjoyed, you'll give me a like and stick with me. And once again, I do apologise for the gap. I've got loads and loads of stuff I just haven't had a chance to review or put up. So thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next one. I should have an update on this little layout as soon as I get more stuff done.